Welcome to Gettin' Old Ain't for Sissies with Tom Rivers. He's over 70. He's a retired big-time radio DJ. He's an old hipster. He's full of it when it comes to knowing how it feels to get old. He has the skid marks and the mileage to prove it. Now with another Gettin' Old Ain't for Sissies, here's Tom Rivers.
Hey. Thank you, Doug Dahlgren. I'm a pat on the back here. Whoops. Doug. He fell over. Someone call a paramedic, please. I think he'll be okay. Don't worry about Doug. He always pops right back up. Hey, welcome to Getting Old Ain't for Sissies. I'm Tom Rivers, and you can email us at Tom Rivers, that's Tom with two M's, at superradio68@gmail.com. All right, we'll tell you about that again later. Hey, new picture on the front of my Facebook page where you can get this broadcast. One of the places. It's a photo of me along with one of my many talented radio friends, Debbie Sexton. She's a big-time radio star in Dallas, Texas. Debbie and I work together in Central Texas, and now she's a big star in Dallas on the Eagle. If you're ever in Dallas, check her out. She's a great person, great mom, and just an entire great human being all around. I love her. Debbie Sexton. Thank you, Debbie, for everything that you've done throughout the years for me and for everyone else. Getting old ain't for sissies, you bet. Are you still working? Even part-time, getting ready for retirement? Here's a tip. This is one of the things that I missed or passed on in prior broadcasts. You might want to wipe your desk down. You're going to want to wipe your desk down with disinfectant. After you hear this, 1 in 7 people, or 14% of those surveyed, admit they've actually had sex at work. Of that frisky bunch, 19% of them were actually caught in the act. Shame on you, doing it on somebody's desk. I'm never going to have my sandwich on anyone's desk anymore. I'm going straight to the lunchroom where I'm supposed to eat. Ooh, I better have a sip of an adult beverage before I read this one. Excuse me. That's good. Okay, this is... Oh, that made my eyes water. This is a true study that was conducted over a 15-year period. There are zero long-term benefits to wearing a bra every day, ladies, and they may actually be harmful to your breasts. Women that did not use bras over that 15-year span seem to come out on top, developing more muscle tissue that helps to create natural support. When bras were worn, the restrictive material prevented women from growing tissue. So when you wear your bra, you might actually be helping your breasts sag faster. Hey, let those puppies run loose and they'll stay perkier. And I like puppies that run loose. Yep. Are you a citizen with an illegal means of income? Or have you just received a bribe? Well, the government demands that you pay tax on it. The United States IRS, the Internal Revenue Service, demands that anyone who receives a bribe report it as part of his or her income and pay the applicable tax. The IRS demands that income from illegal activities like drug dealing be reported and the appropriate tax paid. In cases of theft, the thief is expected to pay the appropriate tax on the current market value of the stuff he ripped off. The thief is only exempt from the tax if he returns the crap that he ripped off the same year that he took it. Crazy, huh? I wonder how the Clintons had worked that out. Interesting. Here's one from the University of Illinois. Scientists over there say the smell of fresh pizza generates more sexual arousal than any other food. Aha! They believe the aroma of mozzarella, tomatoes, basil, and fresh dough is the perfect aphrodisiac for both men and women, increasing blood flow to the, genitals by up to 40%. We can say genitals on a podcast, can't we? We can. Well, we did now. Smelling. Back to smelling again? Okay. The smell of coffee. Look for a first date idea. We recommend meeting up for a nice cup of coffee. Scientists found that people reported significantly higher levels of feeling positive when they smell coffee in the air. You know, that is true. Whether you're a coffee drinker or not, you walk into a Starbucks or the coffee aisle of the grocery store, doesn't that smell good? It sure does. Want to be popular at a party? Make sure you read the room right before you do this, because you're either going to be popular or you're not. But generally, dropping an F-bomb here and there has been shown to lighten the mood. Various research studies have shown that people who swear make positive impressions. Well, you're going to make an impression one way or another. They're perceived as honest, trustworthy, and persuasive. Yeah. Okay. You're going to be perceived one or the other. And my doc did this with a whole bunch of vitamins I was taking. He took me off of vitamins. I think I was on maybe 6 or 7 different vitamins, and he just nixed them all. If you're swallowing a handful of vitamins every morning, you might want to stop. Vitamins and supplements are roughly a $37 billion business. But new research suggests they're mostly useless. A crop of fresh studies looking at multivitamins and vitamins B, C, and D have concluded that for most people, they do little to no good whatsoever. Okay? And now, with the exception of my Facebook page, where I want you to go and check out Gettin' Old Ain't for Sissies, okay? This podcast. Giving up Facebook for 5 days is linked to lower levels of the stress hormone cortisol. All right? This suggests there could be benefits in taking a Facebook holiday, and most Facebook users are already doing it. 61% of current Facebook users reported having taken a Facebook vacation, in which they stop using Facebook for several weeks or more. So you can do that. Just don't stop using Facebook to get to my page, all right? So I can friend you and you can find this podcast. And finally, here's one that I put aside for a while. Before settling on the 7 dwarfs' names that we know today, Sneezy, Doc, Dopey, Drippy, Gluey. All right, you know those names. Before settling on the 7 dwarfs' names that we know today, Walt Disney considered Chesty, Tubby, Burpy, Deafy, Hickey, Wheezy, and Awful. Good thing he didn't use those. Don't forget, you can find Gettin' Old Ain't for Sissies on SoundCloud, Tumblr, Twitter, YouTube, very friendly to us, and my very own Facebook page. If you friend me, I will friend you back. We're there for you, friends. We're there for you. All right? That's Gettin' Old Ain't for Sissies for Thursday. And we'll see you again next week on Tuesday. Have yourself a wonderful weekend. Bye!
Thanks for listening to Tom Rivers and Gettin' Old Ain't for Sissies. Tom looks getting old straight in the eye, and getting old look back at Tom. From social policy to what you should and shouldn't eat and more. Gettin' Old Ain't for Sissies can be heard at 7 p.m. Central Tuesday and Thursday nights on Spreaker, Twitter, Tumblr, SoundCloud, YouTube, and Tom's own Facebook page. And look for us soon on Google Play, iTunes, and iHeartRadio. From Chicago, I'm Doug Dahlgren, Tom Rivers' only friend. Good night.